everybody. Moon Prism Tingles here, and I'm back with another video. I believe in my last video I said that today I would be doing a Sailor Moon facts video. However, I'm having a little bit of trouble with that video, so instead of making you wait, I decided to go ahead and do the video game tag. So, I'm sorry if you were looking forward to the Sailor Moon quotes, or facts rather. It is coming, it's just a work in progress. So for now, there are 20 questions that you are supposed to answer, and I tag anybody who hasn't done this, who thinks that it might be interesting. Ty ASMR, if you're listening, I tag you if you haven't already done this. So how about we get started? Question number 1. What is the first video game you ever played? That's a hard one, but I believe it was a Mario Duck Hunt combo cartridge. And I remember really liking Duck Hunt, but not being particularly good at it. Question 2. Who is your favorite video game developer? This is also a hard question, because I don't buy things just because a certain developer publishes it. However, I really like Telltale, who developed the Walking Dead game. It's an excellent game, and those of you who have not played it, you should. I also really like Square Enix, Squaresoft, whatever they're going by now. They produced some of my favorite games, so I really like them. I also really like the developers of the Tales series, though I'm not quite sure what their name is, so I'm sorry. Which video game character is your favorite? Oh, that's hard. I really like Axel from Kingdom Hearts. I also really like Chie from Persona 4. I like Tidus from Final Fantasy X. So I like a lot of them. It's very hard just to pick one. If you could live in one video game universe, which one would it be? That's also a very difficult question to answer. I'm going to have to say either I would live in the Kingdom Hearts universe, or I would live in Hyrule. Maybe I could become the hero of time. Have you found a song from a game or made about a game that you like? If so, what is it? I love the soundtrack from Trine 2. I love the Simple and Clean from Kingdom Hearts, and Passion. I like both of those. I think I prefer Simple and Clean a little bit more. And of course, I love all of the songs from the Legend of Zelda series. What is your favorite console of all time? Oh dear. Probably the PS2, or I'm gonna go with the PS2. Although I would have to say my favorite thing to play video games on is my 3DS right now. So, have you ever LARP'ed or done cosplay? LARP is live action roleplay, for those of you who don't know. And I cosplayed as Pokemon Trainer Red one year for Halloween, so I don't know if that constitutes as cosplay. But I've never done any live action roleplay. How big of an impact have video games had on your life? I would not be with my significant other right now if I did not play video games. I met him through World of Warcraft, which might sound a little strange to some of you, but I really love him, so that's what matters. And they also have made me quite happy throughout the years, so I would say a fairly big impact. If you have an Xbox or a PlayStation 3, what is your gamer score? Too low to even mention. I don't play with my Xbox anymore. I actually gave it to my little brother. How many video games do you own? Quite a few. I own 60 alone on Steam, so, and I own a bunch more in physical copy or digital download. Which do you prefer, RPG or FPS? RPG. I used to be really big into Call of Duty, but I fell out of that after I got my computer and started playing World of Warcraft, so. On a scale from 1 to 10, how big of a gamer are you? Probably like an 8. I play video games pretty much every single day. I don't let it interfere with other responsibilities that I have, but I play them every day, so. How many consoles have you owned altogether? Let me see. I've owned a Nintendo Entertainment System and a Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64, a GameCube, a Nintendo Wii, a Wii U, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and an Xbox 360. Plus, I've owned every handheld that Nintendo has ever released, all the way back to the original Game Boy. So 10 actual consoles, and then however many Game Boys that is. Have you ever made crazy or spendy purchases because of a video game? This one's hard, because I would have bought my 3DS just for Pokemon X, but I actually already had one. I had one, right when they released, right before the price drop. Similarly, I would have bought a Wii U just for Hyrule Warriors and Smash Brothers, but I bought one on Black Friday, and it was only $200. So I would, but I've never had to. Do you own any clothing related to video games? This is going to be a separate video all on its own when I get back to Canada. But yes, I own a lot of clothing related to video games. What's the longest you spent playing a video game in one sitting? Probably like 16 hours, which is a lot, but have you ever blown off plans with friends to stay home and play video games? I've never blown them off just to stay home and play video games, but sometimes I would cancel plans and then play video games. So not because of a video game, but have you ever wanted to break a controller or something due to personal video game induced rage? I have. I've never broken a controller, but I have slammed my poor keyboard pretty hard, so. If you could trade places with your favorite video game character, but you had to live out their life, would you trade? No. It's a little bit cheesy, but I wouldn't miss my boyfriend too much, so I wouldn't be able to trade. Add your own nerdy question and make it part of this tag for the next person. My question will be, if you could pick one weapon from a video game to have in real life, what would you pick? I'd probably pick the Keyblade or Buster Sword. The Gunblade's pretty cool too, but probably the Keyblade or the Buster Sword. Anyway, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you've had a great day. I will be back with another video real soon.